Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M53 M55, the Tier 9 American SPG. This one's located on the south spawn of Ghost Town, and it's under the command of talon1958 of OLIMP. And he's still in contest with Angelina to try and win the weekend lion. Let's see how he gets on. Game off. Well, he managed to get round the school bus and he's now off to his firing position. Of course, this is quite it's a nippy Arty. 56.3 kilometers an hour, based on the pattern tank, of course, and a huge great turret on the rear of the vehicle, which compensates for the fact that there's no turret and no front part of the tank. Okay, enemy spotted. A pattern tank has appeared in the town. And the CS-53 rather is trying to make his way right across to the west side as fast as he can. Rounds out, looks. Oh, he stopped. Cheeky. He knew a shell was inbound, so he stopped suddenly, and the shell missed him. Maybe he saw the actual shell on the way and realized that he needed to stop. You see our pattern tank there is inactive. He's AFK. And we found another firing spot. Well, he was looking over on the east side of the map there. Some guys in the center of town. Oh, there's that pattern tank again. And he can land a shell in that gap. Rounds out. Well, it did land in the gap, but it didn't go past it. And unfortunately, that means he missed out on getting any damage from that one. Now you can see the SU-14-2 there. He's got the stock gun, that one. That's the long, thin one. It's a 152mm howitzer, whereas we've got the 8-inch howitzer. The 8-inch howitzer on the school bus is actually a short, fat one. Okay, ready to go. Enemy tanks in sight. Oh, that didn't end up well. Oh, that did! 382 hit points on the 590. And that guy is taking damage, but he got rid of his stun very quickly. And all the good news is, though, that we've just taken up that CS-53. And that was the guy who managed to sell us a dummy and stopped suddenly, and the shell actually went away from him. Well, not away from him, but ahead of him. 590's a one-shot. Well, we did get stun on him just before he got wiped out. The 283 was the one who got him. Changing position again. It's lovely fluid movement from one spot to the next. He quickly lines up, works out what he wants to go after next. This is rather cheeky. It's an ELC M90 who's made it all the way down to the south to do some spotting, and now he's being evicted by the Progetto, and he's out the game. Yeah, I think he stayed there too long. Now, we're looking over at this side of the map. On the east side, there might be somebody behind those bushes. But what we can see is in the town centre, there's a Strip K, and there was another tank, actually. I think it was an Arty. Oh, and there is an enemy tank over on the east side as well. Progetto 46 is over there. There's two Artys on the enemy team, by the way. Oh, that's a direct hit. He hit the Progetto. The shell was fired in, and yep, he connected. The enemy Arty is a GW Tiger P and an FB3805. We just recently saw a Waffenträger going past that Progetto just as he fired in. I'm not sure he was actually trying to get the Waffenträger, but he can certainly hit this pattern tank who's sitting rather casually and didn't hide himself. But he's gone into cover now, or rather Jagdtiger went into cover. You can see the standard reload time, 40.27 seconds. He's got a reload time of 32.42. So he's actually not 8 seconds off the reload time. Okay, there's that pattern tank. He's very low on hit points now. He's a one-shot. If the shell goes in there, I think that guy's going to expire. Oh, the shell hit the Strip K instead. Direct hit, 224. Okay, that's the Strip K's gone. He was on his last legs, but he got taken out by the school bus in the end. Now we're looking to try and get a shot on the pattern, who must be around that corner. So he's actually decided to aim at the far end, because I think the pattern was going to have a quick poke and look and see what was there. There's the Iron Arnie that we saw earlier in the game. I'm pretty sure that pattern tank's still there, but he'll probably poke out, have a look, and pull back in again. Over on the east side of the map, that's where the Progetto was seen, and the Waffenträger. Ooh, some shell moving there, high speed. And we fired another one into the bush, same bush as before. Oh, now that's interesting. The Caliban on our team just took out the pattern tank. And the Progetto that was over on the east side of the map has now come in and is nearby. So things are changing rapidly. Now it's 2 tanks up on the enemy. And there's that KV-4, the Kreslowski. Okay. The Waffenträger is heading south again. Let's see if can we get a shot on him. Hopefully. He stopped for a moment to take a shot. We're almost fully dialed in. Rounds out. It hit the spot where he was aiming at, but it looks like the Waffenträger moved on. He's changing position again. Yes, he doesn't forget to change position, which makes it incredibly difficult to counter battery fire at somebody who's actually constantly changing position to get a better angle on the enemy. He's looking for that Waffenträger again. And what have we got here? Well, there's another tank over on the center of town. It's a 274. He just got hit, but we can land a shell in that gap area. We've got a green line. And there's also a Scorpion up on the west side. Now, Scorpions got very thin armor. They're based on the Panther tank, so they are relatively thin compared to the heavy tanks. And that 274 is also a one-shot. Oh, he fired. It hit the top of the building. I thought for a second he might get it because that guy was a one-shot or a splash kill. Unfortunately, the shell actually hit the roof of the building instead. Got the Kreslowski coming around the corner near the south end of the town. And he's out shooting at our teammate out on the extreme edge. I think that might be the Scorpion G out there. Enemy Progetto lined up and grabs out. Yeah, oh, that's superb, that one. Right into a weak spot. The guy took the hit and, well, there was not a lot he could do, really, to be honest. He made a big mistake. He turned around, presented his weak armor, and of course, Talon was just going to take advantage of that. Now, we're still one up on the enemy. There's only 4 of them left. 2 Arty, a heavy tank, and a tank destroyer. The heavy tank is the KV-4. The tank destroyer is the Scorpion G. He's over on the west side. Well, we've only got the 283 over on the west side and the Scorpion G who's looking after our cap area. The Shrek, actually, it wasn't the Scorpion. The Shrek has come in from the east side of the map. You can see him there. I know other people call it something else. Again, I don't call it that because we've got children watching and we like to be children friendly. And of course, Shrek is children friendly. Oh dear, look at that. The school bus got taken out while he was on top of the hill. I wonder if that was a counter battery. Both enemy RTs still in play. Oh, there's the Scorpion. Okay, quickly goes to the aim. And we just lost the 283. Now, can we get a shot into that corner? Dialing in, dialing. It takes time. Get ready. You're not going to see him now because he's up close. And, well, that probably did hurt him. But now we've got to climb back up the hill again. That Scorpion is probably going to try and take a swipe at him. If he saw the shell come in, he probably knows that Talon is up on the hill. Well, it looks to me like we're getting to the end game now where there's 3 on our team, 4 on the enemy team. Yes, it's turned the other way around. They've got the advantage. We've just found the GW Tiger P up the other end of the map, and the KV4 is up there as well at the moment, which is why we didn't see him. And the GW's gone down, and now we've got this KV4. Can we get a shot on him? Line it up, work out his direction of travel. Hold on, he's going to turn around and move forward again. There's the FB3805. You can go for him. Line it up and routes out. He's going to go straight back into the shell. And he's gone. We didn't get the kill, though. The kill went to the Shrek. Oh, he's got the name This Tomato. Oh! And unfortunately, the Scorpion G's just died as well on our team. And he's died to the Scorpion G on the enemy team. And Talon's decided, yeah, he needs to get out of dodge. He has to pull away. He's headed towards the KV4. But remember, there's only one enemy up that far end of the map at the moment. And the Shrek's still up there. They've both got about the same amount of health. But of course, the KV4's a heavy tank, so he's got more hit points. Now, can he get a shot into that guy? He probably can fire through the gap. He's got 7 rounds left. We've got to think about where that Scorpion is as well. And he's on the move at this moment. So somebody might be behind him right now, but he hasn't been spotted yet. He's getting closer and closer to the KV4. The Shrek's made a move and he's gone in, so he's 100% committed now. But it looks like Talon's going to be the one who acts like the bait, because he's going to go through the gap, act as target for the KV4, and there's the KV4. Oh, he missed it. And he does take 1 round from the KV4. But now that KV4 is looking at Talon, and he's not looking at the Shrek. And the Shrek managed to get a couple of rounds in. Now, can he reload and get another shot on the guy? No, because unfortunately the KV4 kills him. But the good news is the KV4 dies to the Shrek. And that means now it's the Scorpion versus the Shrek. Who's going to win? 2 minutes to go. It's gone down to the wire. 1 tank destroyer each team. Who's the one that's going to win? Well, the Scorpion has made the big mistake because he's advertised where he was. He's now in the cap area at the other end. And now that's going to make him an easy kill, because all that the Shrek has to do is drive, get close enough, spot the Scorpion, and then take him out from cover. Not a smart move. He's trying to get as close as he can without being spotted. He's using the building for cover. He might just side scrape the corner. There's the Scorpion. He knows he's been seen. Now he has seen the other guy as well, and he did take a hit. But now he's in long reload. And that's the kill that wins the game. And he did it. Here's the end of battle results. And that was the second class tanker for talon1958 in the M53 M55. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 10. And he got a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. His win rate from that one, 2,338, which is very good. Now, did that beat Angelina? Well, let's have a look. Angelina's best score to date is a second class and a bruiser, but no medal. And although she got a higher win 8 on that game, 3,038, it doesn't beat Talon. No, because Talon did get the medal as well. So he matches her on the second class mastery, the bruiser medal, and he ups the game by 1, the medal, the Confederate, even though he's got a lower win 8. So he is in the lead. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, we can see the highest damage in the game actually went to the Shrek, who actually took the winning shot. He got a Pascucci's medal and 3,913 hit points of damage because he took out both enemy Arty. The second highest damage in the game turned out to be the Waffenträger of Panzer IV on the enemy team, 2,774, followed by the Scorpion G, who actually managed to tank Sniper in 2,746 in that game. We can see that Talon got 2,187, which means he was beaten by 4 members of the enemy team and 2 members of his own team, which puts him in 7th place when it comes to damage. When it came to kills, though, we can see that 5 kills went to the Shrek, 4 kills went to the Scorpion G on the enemy team, and also to the school bus on our team, who was very busy, but unfortunately did get wiped out in the end. And 3 kills went to the KV4 Krasowski in the end. Unfortunately, he also got killed, Talon, when he managed to wipe him out whilst he was joisting with the Shrek. And the Iron Arnie got a Levers Slayers medal. And yes, I think we did say that the Shrek got the Pascucci's and Talon got the Confederate. Let's have a look at base XP. And he's actually in 4th place here because the top scorer was the Shrek, 1,416. 1,001 went to the Caliban. So only 2 players managed to get over 1,000 base in the game. And in 3rd place, it was the CC1 Mark II. And then we've got Talon with 819 in 4th place. He fired 14 rounds, decent amount of ammunition, 4 direct hits on the enemy. None of them penetrated, but he did get 14 splash. Damage of 2,187, of which 1,854 were more than 300 meters. 2 hits received from the enemy, both from the Krasowski, both of them went straight through. Couldn't stop that. Those shells are far too powerful to be stopped by an Arty, unless, of course, it hit the tracks. 7 enemy vehicles were damaged, 1 was killed, and 649 hit points of stun assist of 12 stuns. Of course, the tank that he killed was the Progetto, and he slammed the shell right into the guy's side. And even though it didn't penetrate, it just completely overwhelmed him and took him out of the game. On a premium count, he actually made 45,584 credits from that game, and he got a mission completion bonus. And he also took away 2,457 experience points as well as 1,000 free experience. So yes, he says sometimes you have to be the bait to win. In fact, that was a very smart move to do. What he did was to actually focus the enemy's KV4 on him, because, of course, if he'd reloaded and come up behind the KV4, he could have wiped out the KV4 if he got a shot in the engine bay and set light to him. But that KV4 kept an eye on where Talon was at all times. And, of course, that distracted him from the Shrek and allowed the Shrek to get the kill shot in the end, which won the game. Because, of course, then he went down south, and that Scorpion made a huge error. You should never try and cap. If you know that the enemy's got a sniper tank destroyer with a very fast reload, he did get 1 shot into the Shrek, but he couldn't beat the reload on that Shrek. And, of course, the Shrek was then going to get 1 round into him and finish him off and win the game. So bad move by the Scorpion. Didn't think that one through. The Scorpion should have gone hunting. What he should have done is waited for the Shrek to go into the cap and then obviously tried to hunt him down. Or the 2 of them should have tried to hunt each other so that they could then get the win. But by sitting in the cap area thinking, oh, yes, I can beat him that way. No, you can't. That's not the way you do it. You have to expect that the enemy is going to try and snipe you from somewhere. And if you're sitting out in the cap, all in the open, you're easily meat for the sniper who's going to take it out on you. So, yeah, bad move. But a really good move by Talon and a nice game. He actually got a good game at last, and he was working really hard to get that damage on the enemy. I hope you enjoyed that battle. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.